And he even said, I've been vocal about the situation originally, and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. And for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again.
All right. Forgive me if I'm a little insensitive, bro, but like, what exactly did they do to you? They twerked on you, they held you down a little bit, one was on top of you. My nigga, it sound like a good time to me. Like, no, but like, bro, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't win it, he didn't win it. I'm gonna keep saying that, but what you mean? Like, how exactly did, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say it traumatized him, I don't think it, but he said that it's gonna take him time to heal. Like, what is you healing from? I don't really get it. Bro, just catch the twerkies. Like, what is you doing? Why is you running from it? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? This female streamer effed up really bad. Video by Hello Yes and Extras, man. This video has regards to do with Nina, the streamer, you know what I'm saying, Asian baddie, but her voice is real deep. Like real deep, deeper than mine. And she be doing her thing. She be with all the popular streamers, you feel me? She really locked in, but apparently she really messed up. So let's see exactly what she did, man.
What's poppin', y'all? Two of these female streamers might be cooked. One
Two of them.
more than the other. One is Asian and one is Nina Lin. She's just recently blown up. She was on a China trip with Agent 00. And also you have Zoe Spencer, who got cooked. Well, she got
I mean, that ain't really no surprise. Like, bro, this the joint that be biting niggas, be trying like fart on niggas, be trying emasculate niggas, yell at niggas, like all that stuff, bro. Trying to be aggressive, you really dominate, nigga. We could have seen this coming from a mile away, but Nina, like, you know what I'm saying, Nina Lin, I don't know, I ain't never really heard about her. She sound aggressive, but I don't know if she really is, but hey man, apparently she is.
Her application for Streamer University thrown in the trash because Kai Cenat did not like the way that she behaved with him. A lot of dudes feel like she's constantly trying to emasculate them, and also she got cooked, deep fried. Not even a saute. We're talking about like when your mom burns something and she's like, oh no, it's just a little bit crispy. When you see that it's burnt, she's like, nah, it's just a little crunchy. That's what he did to her career. Soluminati. And we haven't really heard from Zoe Spencer since, until this incident, which is not something she wanted people to hear about, or she shouldn't want people to hear about, because they are being accused of S-ing another dude. Now, I thought this dude was just a young buck, but I think he's like in his 20s. I think like 24 or something. But regardless, that doesn't, well, it does change things a little bit.
Yeah, at least he's not like a young man, but like at the same time, SA is SA. So it is quite crazy at the end of the day that they did this, especially as public figures. Now, I don't know exactly how they did it, but hey, man, this is crazy. Let's hear more.
Because if
that's crazy though, like, you know what I'm saying? I will say, bro, like SA is definitely taken a lot more serious when the male is the aggressor and it's like a female victim. But when a female is the aggressor and it's a male victim, you know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna have niggas in the comments like, I wish that was me. Man, why couldn't this have been me? It should have been me, not him. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's complaining at all for it happening to him, it's like, bro, you're a grown man, bro. Just enjoy it. What are you talking about? You got assaulted, bro. That's not possible. You a man. There's people who's gonna say stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
He's a kid, then they're then they're burnt. It's like what is it? Cooking Mama? Yeah, they're Cooking Mama burnt. But if he's
shout out Cooking Mama, man.
They're just fried.
W game.
That I think that's the difference that we can make of it. But I'm gonna try to play you guys a clip. I'm on probation still, so you know we got to take it a little bit easy. But I will describe, because this is it's actually really bad. So I'm gonna play you guys the first clip right now.
But she always on them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Saeed. Hey, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
So you can't. So you can't.
He's 23. No, he's a consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give. Oh, no.
So here.
Like, what is they trying to do? Are you over here trying to climb over? Is that Silky to get to this man? You got Nina putting him in damn near a full Nelson. Like, what is y'all trying to do? And then she talking about he's a consenting. It's like, yo, what are you ready to do to the bull?
I got to cut it off. So, I got to cut it off before they start throwing it back on him. So, I think there is a contrast to be made here, because recently there was a clip going around of Neon and Iggy Azalea, who are business partners, homies, friends, and she's like trying to dance on him, like at least twice. But you can see the way that she's doing it. She's like gauging, right? Like she's getting close to him, and it is a little bit awkward, not gonna lie. I don't know how much of it is scripted, but I do think Neon was just like trying to be respectful of the whole situation. But you could see she wasn't forcing herself on it. She was just like, you know, slowly moving, gauging his reaction. And I think that is completely different. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip of them right now, Iggy Azalea and also Neon.
See, he's seen it. He said, "Oh no, yeah, let's keep dancing." Hey, like, and then she, you feel me? She went with the vibe. Okay, she not forcing it. Okay. But that's the thing though, like, I don't know, bro. Maybe that's flawed in my mind, but like, if a man were to force himself to do some sexual stuff to a woman, all right, my boy, slow down. But a girl forcing a man to just get twerked on, it's like, bro, just catch the twerkies. Like, what is you doing? Why is you running from it? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if he uncomfortable with it, he uncomfortable with it. If he don't want it, he don't want it. But I don't know. I just don't see it quite the same, even though it is.
What are your thoughts? Give me a breakdown. You can be honest.
I'm trying to figure out, like, she already gave you the dance that she was trying to do.
I just didn't want to cross the boundaries. Because we're good friends and we have so much coming up and like,
Okay.
with her.
But I mean, she tried to take it there with you. Maybe she not trying to be just friends. But then again, who knows? Maybe she doing it for the camera, trying to go for clips. And you was like, no, let's just keep it business partners, business savvy. Let's not risk nothing. Which I could respect, but bro, come on, bro. Just catch the twerkies, like I said.
I mean, she like crossing the boundaries if she's dancing in the corner and you just got behind her.
Yeah.
Randomly. You know what I mean? But she
wanted it.
And she turned. You know what I mean? Like she turned to you. Right? Like, hey, get up on it. And she did it like 3 times. And you denied it all 3.
So I'm ever gonna get the opportunity?
No, she's gonna give it up.
Yes!
Yeah.
This is completely different because you see the guy cornered. He's hiding in the corner. You've got these 2 chicks that look bigger than him. It doesn't even matter if they look bigger than him. He's still a man. He's stronger than them. But the vision, I'm saying, is what we're talking about here. And they're trying
it looks
to,
crazy.
and he doesn't want them. This dude's Saeed. And I'm just like, yo, what is wrong with these chicks? Why are they doing this? Why is this necessary? And even XQC responded to this, so this started getting bigger and bigger.
Was that the whole clip though? Is that the reason she's really messed up?
And he wanted
the reason she effed up really bad.
So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Chat, but now reverse the roles. Hold on now, okay?
Yeah.
Some girl is cornered, okay? And then some guy pulls out his schmeedy long sausage, okay?
All right, bro. We didn't need all that description. We get the point, bro.
And just starts to start forward playing. Oh, now I'm weird. Oh, now Chet says, whoa. Now Chet thinks I'm weird for saying that. Something happens. I reverse the roles. Now I'm the one that's weird. I didn't even say anything. I didn't do nothing.
Now this only gets worse because what would happen is that wasn't the end of
Oh,
it.
they started twerking on him. Right. They told me that was a thing too.
So this dude Saeed, he runs away and he goes upstairs. He leaves the whole situation. Keep in mind, this is on stream. He clearly does not want this to happen. And it's not even like, oh, I don't want it to happen. And then he's like smiling, smirking. Like it's evident that this guy does not want this to happen. But what happens in like the community, people start talking to him and they're like, yo, are you mentally and emotionally traumatized? Not only with the physical aspect.
They didn't even post the full thing. There's a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing. What? Wow. I mean, I would have went for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. But hey, bro, if you don't want it, you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, as a man, you could stop it at any time. If you truly didn't want it, you could be like, all right, no, I'm cool. And really just like, you feel me? Get yourself out the jam. But girls can't do that, which is why it's kind of different, but not really. But yeah, this is still looking real bad. I ain't gonna lie, especially because he didn't want it.
And he says they didn't even post the full thing. There's a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing. not standing with her, but why didn't you talk about this earlier? And why was you laughing in the clip? It was definitely wrong, but come on. Yo, we could tell when there's nervous laughter. Like, this was for sure nervous. Like, what is he supposed to say? And this is the thing. Like, if he starts throwing hands, feet, elbows, right? Like, cracks him right in the splits their head open, they're gonna say, man, you know, there's never a situation where you should hit a chick, man. He should have just got out that situation. So what is he supposed to do? And they said when it originally happened, most people were attacking me, and I felt so uncomfortable talking about it that I only talked about it with people that I know. So the situation, you can see some screen caps here. The first one where that chick Zoe Spencer is trying to throw it back, and then they go upstairs and they're like trying to take off dude's socks, trying to take off dude's like wear, like what he's wearing. One of them is on top of him holding him down, which yeah, one of them is on top of him holding him down.
That is
the other
crazy.
one's trying to hop up on him. And do I think that
Why are you forcing that on him though? Like, why, bro? I don't even. Cause like, is that for the content? Like, why are you forcing that man to do something like he does not want to do? I don't get why anybody forces themselves on anyone, bro. But like, two girls, why do you need two women forcing one man to do something? You feel me? It's just like, it seemed like you doing something. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you just trying, like, you mean take advantage of this nigga, and that's crazy.
I think that these chicks wanted him? No. However, they need to understand the limits of scripting, improving. Well, most of streaming is improving, but you can't improv a situation like this when the guy's not into it with you. Like, you're forcing it on him. And he even said, I've been vocal about the situation originally, and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. And for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it
All right, so I think, all right. Forgive me if I'm a little insensitive, bro, but like, what exactly did they do to you? They twerked on you, they held you down a little bit, one was on top of you. My nigga, it sound like a good time to me. Like, no, but like, bro, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't win it, he didn't win it. I'm gonna keep saying that, but what you mean? Like, how exactly did, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say it traumatized him. I don't think it did, but he said that it's gonna take him time to heal. Like, what is you healing from? I don't really get it.
did. And this was just last night. And when people started asking in Nina Lynn's chat and Zoe Spencer's chat about it, their moderators started just deleting stuff. Now, this is another thing that's not working in favor of Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, is they are a little bit more aggressive compared to the average female streamer. A lot of people will make fun of Nina
that
Lynn's
New
voice.
York.
A lot of people feel like they try to emasculate dudes on their stream, and that's part of their content. And that means they are going to get a lot less grace, and it's not going to soften the blow for them when pushback like this happens. Like if they were like a girly, dainty girl that was behaving like this with a high-pitched voice, like a Pokimane who changes up her voice, then, well, Pokimane is just kind of hated, but just think of that archetype. Then they're probably going to be like, man, why this guy playing? Why he doing all that? Man, we know he wanted it, because this is a crazy situation. I feel like if you defend this in particular here, this is like a Boosie bar mitzvah. It's like when, you know, like bar mitzvahs when like a Jewish boy turns into a man at like 13. For Boosie, what he said is he be getting, in his own words, he be getting strippers or hookers or whatever to pull up on his kid and give him some box when he's 13. That's why I call it
What?
a Boosie mitzvah, Boosie bar mitzvah.
What? A grown woman, when your son turned 13, Boosie said, all right, son, it's time for you to become a real man. It's like, bro, what? What are you talking about? What, a grown legal woman you're just giving your son, you mean, the full green light to just get taken advantage of? That's kind of crazy.
So they were trying
That's
to run
different.
a Boosie bar mitzvah on this guy completely against his will.
Was the bull underage? The bull Saeed, was he underage? If he was, all right, cool. I take back everything I said. But if he a grown man, you know what I'm saying? Still, at the end of the day, you can't do something to somebody if they don't want it. But if he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro.
And then
If he's legal, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's questionable. But if he's underage, it's uncalled for. Completely. You mean throw the book at these Jones? No no cap.
And he denies it, but Nina Lynn gets approached by Your Rage, and he's trying to figure out the situation. He's like, yo, listen, like, yo, what you did was foul. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now. And her reaction is not the appropriate one.
So what if he says, I feel like you did something wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was going to talk to him, be like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you better let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
No, I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him.
How you trying to patch that up?
I think he came out.
No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw him one time and he disappeared.
No, the moment I came over, he wasn't here. I'm not trying to be his friend, though. Why was he?
Oh wow.
But with Saeed, though, I do gotta talk to Saeed. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. That's why I was looking for him all day.
There was zero accountability here. And I'm not saying that
I thought she called the boy B for a second. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But I think she was talking about someone else.
she needs to be accountable. I do think she needs to be held accountable, but I don't think she needs to be accountable, because what is she going to say? Like, yeah, man, my fault. I completely SA'd that dude. What? That's crazy. That's an admission of guilt. You don't know what kind of lawsuit that could turn into. You don't know what kind of reputation that she has. Now she's going to be an admitted SAer instead of an SAer regardless. It's like she's admitting she knows what she did. So in this situation, she's kind of screwed both ways. No pun intended. But there was a comment on this thread where someone explained the situation very, very clearly. And I'm going to read it out to you guys, just so you know the severity of what happened. I'm so glad someone finally brought up what happened during Nina's stream with Zoe. I was watching live when it happened and was surprised there was no backlash considering just how effed up the whole scene was, especially when Nina whipped out a condom and she and Zoe started forcing Saeed's clothes off on stream. At one point, Zoe even wrapped her entire body around him to where he couldn't break free. She got him in a Kimura. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. That's the only thing that I hear Joe Rogan be talking about on the side of the UFC fights. And this happened in front of everyone who was there and no one did anything. Then when he breaks away to hide upstairs from Zoe, everyone just treated it as a big joke. The dude spent the entire stream running away from her, and the only time someone intervened was when he hid behind Silky, who finally said to Zoe to stop and that he's not consenting, but you could tell he wasn't taking it seriously. And I think they're talking about Silky. And I don't think it matters if Silky took it seriously or not, but the fact that Silky was pushing them off of him is all that matters. It doesn't matter how he took it. Like, he defended the dude, he tried to handle the situation, and that was that. And if this just stayed in the little bubble / community,
yeah, that's the thing. Why did they choose that guy in particular to try to, you feel me, have their way with? Is he, I don't know, maybe they see him as lesser, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe the boy just don't get O's and they was just trying like, all right, we gonna do something with you. Or maybe they was really just trying to little bro this nigga, like little boy this man, and they look down on him, you feel me? If that was the case, that's kind of strange. But at the end of the day, bro, you could really still, like, I don't know, it's a kind of a weird situation to be in, because I've never been in that scenario where girls try to force me to do something. But if I was, I would just be like, bro, y'all not doing nothing to me, bro. Like, I would literally just, you feel me? You can't, I might stiff arm the joint. I can't swing on you, but I might stiff arm, you feel me? Yeah, bro, like something like that, like they do in football, yeah.
it would be fine.
But I don't know how to get away from it. If they constantly chase you around the house, bro, yeah. But that's the thing. People probably wasn't taking it serious because they're like, all right, bro, you a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could really stop this if you wanted to, but how was he supposed to stop it? I'm really pondering that right now.
Fine, but it started to spread. And someone that is actually apart from the community that this happens in, Asmongold, who's like one of the biggest people on Twitch right now, arguably the biggest streamer on Twitch right now, and commentator, he reacted to this quite unfavorably. So I'm gonna play you guys 2 clips merged together of what he thought about the situation. And this seems to be maybe his first or second encounter with Nina Lynn, who he's not too fond of either. So I'm gonna run you guys that right now.
What a disgusting. Really? Why is this on the platform
Oh, wow.
right now? There is literal video evidence of her assaulting somebody. Really? Like, I mean, what is this? Twitch is like, we have standards called double standards? Yeah. No, it's not even a double standard, because they didn't give a fuck when it happened to other girls, right? And give a fuck about with Emmy, they didn't give a fuck about with this. I just, it's not double standards. They've got no standards. No, we gotta get a video out on this and let everybody know about it. We gotta let people know about this. This is some nasty, raunchy hood rat, disgusting Cardi B wannabe behavior that should be on.
That seemed kind of personal, gang. Like I've been hearing that you might be, you know what I'm saying? You might not like black people, bro, but like, yeah. I was with you until you started doing all that, bro. Like Cardi B, a hood rat. I'm like, yo, all right, bro. All right, we get the point, gang.
Like the red light district, and it should have no place on the internet. Get your off of here.
Yeah, it seemed like, why is he talking like that? I didn't expect him to talk like that, looking the way he looked. But that's the way he talking, right? But bro, do you have personal beef with Nina or like Zoe or something, gang? Like, why are you moving like this?
Assaulting people, you're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Get the out of here. Like, how do you even do this? Wow. OnlyFans make this normalized? No, it didn't. No, this did not make no. This is never normalized. It should never be normalized. Don't ever. It's nobody's fault except for their fault that they did this. Nobody else made this happen.
I think Asmongold Gold makes a really good point here where he talks about like, yo, this isn't a chicks or a dudes thing because Emiru or Emiru, whatever, however it's pronounced, Emiru,
Yeah.
That's how I'm saying it. All right, let's come on now. And so she got physically attacked in person at a Twitch event. And
Yeah, I've been hearing that, but I didn't know exactly what happened.
in the beginning, they were just saying that it was going to be a 30-day ban. It wasn't until that it started spreading everywhere that they turned it into a permanent ban. And that guy was walking off chilling for what did they say, like hours before
Yeah, that's
they
crazy.
like approached him or got him out of the venue or arrested him or whatever the situation ended up happening later. But it was just because of the backlash. And that's a girl that's a partnered streamer that's one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and that happened to her. So this situation with this guy and this chick Nina, it's not like a guy versus girl type thing. But I do think like the reason that Nina thinks that she can behave like this, and Zoe too, is because they've never been held accountable for it. Like they've never been socked out over it because the dude's scared and it's on stream. And it's also like how else would you describe SA in this situation? Like they got to start slobbering on the dude's meat right in front of the stream? Like is that how far it's got to go for it to be considered that? And that's another thing too, when she's trying to understand the situation, completely incapable of understanding the situation, by the way. And she says, yeah, like think about how embarrassing or humiliating it must be for him. Even if, like, let's just say we take her side of the story. Why would you want to completely embarrass and humiliate a guy in front of a live audience of tens of thousands and an audience after it gets clipped that's going to be in the millions?
I really want to know the context behind that clip. Like, did they just see bro in the corner and they said, oh yeah, let's go after him? Like, because of the way he looked? Because he looked soft or something? Like, I don't know what was you feel me? What's the context, man? I need to see that.
Why would you want to do that? What kind of person wants to do that? Like there's a difference between joking and laughing at someone versus humiliating someone. Like humiliating someone is traumatizing the person because now they're just remembered by that. Like this was my first introduction to this guy Saeed. He seems to be like a low-key guy. I think he streams, like he does his own thing, and then he gets dragged into this. And now this is what I know him by. I know him as a dude that got attacked by these two savage beasts that are incapable of understanding when to draw the line. Like someone needs to rein them in. And even McQueen, right? Like McQueen, who is somebody that used to do a lot of girl content, a lot of content with chicks. He was also rolling with BG back in the day. And I'm going to play you guys this clip of him reacting to the situation.
He's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting.
Yo, that's... Yeah. See, that's that part right there, okay? That part right there. He's not consenting, and for that, these be mother... I'm just kidding. They shouldn't be done crazy, but there should be some consequences. There should. Because of the fact of the matter is, if two men did, it would look terrible.
Yep.
All the women in the world would be trying to cancel that man. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But why is that okay when why is it okay to do that when men do it? But it's not, but they not getting, the women aren't getting the same they're not getting the same treatment. Nah. No. Doesn't matter.
I don't know, bro.
You shouldn't do that, especially not on stream. Keep your hands to yourself, okay? Then you want to be a mark and run away from some cool. Leave him alone. Buster and run away from some. Now you're just forcing this nerd.
See, even the way McQueen said it, he said, yeah, let the nigga run from let him run from the coochie, man. Come on. Let that nigga be a buster. It's like, bro, everybody see it the same way. It's like, bro, why is you running from it though? Like, you feel me? Like, bro, like, it's just different as a man, bro. It is. We could try to deny it all we want, but it's different. It don't make it right, bro, but it's different. You feel me? Because if you really don't want it, you could get yourself out that scenario, bro. You can get yourself out that scenario.
Let him be a nerd, okay?
But it is like, if you take the exact same situation, two men trying to do that to a girl, yeah, bro, GG's, lock them up. So I guess you got to give the girls the same type of treatment.
So even him, who is somebody that's done types of content like this, is saying like, dog, come on now. This is not it. You cannot let this fly. And some people are saying that, yo, everyone's pretending. This clip, actually, I think it's this comment underneath the McQueen reply, I do think it's something to be addressed, because the comment says, everyone is pretending they don't know what the real issue here is, which is the attractiveness of the women doing the bootying down. This is gross because the chicks are unfortunate looking. Everyone would be calling him a rainbow if he was complaining if someone like Pokimane did it to him. I don't think this is all the way true. Now, if it was, yeah, if it was a Pokimane, well, this is the thing. A Pokimane has more sense than that. And also, a chick that is far more conventionally attractive, I guess you could say, they're rarely ever going to behave like this. They're not going to be like this aggressive. That's not
accurate, yeah.
On stream. Like, that's not Pokimane's character on stream. So I really don't think that plays a role in this specific scenario. In others, sure. And in the replies, sure, I see less people defending them, and I do think it's because people, like, if you threw who can I think of that all they do? Yeah, if Ruby Rose was doing this, I think a lot of dudes would be saying, like, man, what's wrong with him? I agree with that for sure. A Ruby Rose, or who else? Who else do people be thirsting over? I don't know. That's the only name that I can come up with off the top of my head. But it doesn't change the situation, which is that they should be banned on Twitch. How long? I don't know. But they should not be just streaming like, yo, this is just fly and it's cool and it's chill. And Zoe Spencer in particular,
I need to see the full extent of the clips, bro. Like, no cat, so I could grasp the full situation for real.
Is a repeat offender when it comes to things like this, a disrespecter for sure. And I would never, it's very, very hard for me to say I want someone permanently banned, so I wouldn't say that, but they need to get it together. Like, they can play this character of like trying to humiliate other people, and honestly, like, I saw the streams with Nina Lynn and Agent. Like, I thought that was a fine dynamic. Like, they had this dynamic where, you know, like, she would poke fun at him, he would poke fun at her. They were having a good time. I saw a lot of clips from that stream, and I think she did an outstanding job there, which was a lesson to either get a counterpart that she could stream with that's a male, that can joke with her the way that she does, and it works out great, or, like, tone it down. But to, like, take things to this level, it's just too much, especially with a dude like this, where he is 100% uncomfortable, and I don't think he would be comfortable doing that on camera with any chick regardless. I think he would be like very, very shy just from his reaction here, because it was very, very defensive. It wasn't even like a, man, y'all not gonna play with me. Like somebody could not want it in the same way that he didn't want it, but react differently. He reacted like a victim. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and
I don't
hit the
know.
Notification bell if you enjoyed. And
I don't
we'll see
know,
you on
man.
the next one.
Yeah, it's a tough scenario, man. If we're being fair, they should be banned, bro. They should be banned. Me personally, I'ma ban them, but not forever. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. I don't see it quite the same way. And it's like, I don't know. I didn't even see the full extent of the clips. So going off of what I've seen now, I'm not banning them permanently. I'll ban them, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, y'all gotta chill out. You can't just do this shit, you know what I'm saying? If you do it again, all right, I'm gonna perma ban you. But yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Get the warning this time, tight John. But if it was a bull, bro, doing it, yeah, you got banned that nigga. I don't know why my brain goes that way, but that's just how it is, bro. So this is a crazy situation. Hopefully y'all, you know what I'm saying, have something to add to the discussion in the comment section down below. If you do, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think of this scenario. It's a very, you know, confusing one, to me. Some people see it more clear cut, but I can't say just like truthfully that, oh yeah, I want them gone for. Like, I want them done. They're done for. I want them gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all have anything to say, like I said, leave them in the comments. Appreciate you watching the vid. And until next time, I catch you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.